Hello, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest, your go-to channel for the juiciest updates, theories, and heart-pounding speculation about the lives and loves of Salem's most iconic residents. Buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into a storyline that promises to shake the very foundations of the DiMera family and beyond. We're talking about the imminent return of the one and only Samantha Sammy Brady. A whirlwind of chaos, passion, and secrets who's about to blow into Salem like a hurricane. And, trust us, her homecoming is set to unleash a tidal wave of drama, with shocking revelations about Johnny DiMera's paternity at the heart of it all. Could the truth about Johnny's identity rewrite history and tear apart everything EJ DiMera holds dear? Let's unravel this tangled web of lies, love, and betrayal in a story that's sure to keep you glued to your screens. A storm on the horizon. Sammy's return to Salem. Sammy Brady has never been one to make a quiet entrance. Her history in Salem is a tapestry woven with scandal, heartbreak, and unrelenting determination. Whether she's scheming to get what she wants or fighting tooth and nail for her family, Sammy's presence is electric, and her return is poised to be nothing short of explosive. After months of absence, whispers on the Days of Our Lives set suggest that Sammy is coming back with a bombshell that could upend the lives of everyone around her, especially EJ DiMera, the man who's been both her greatest love and her fiercest rival. As fans, we've watched Sammy navigate the choppy waters of love triangles, custody battles, and corporate power plays. Her fiery spirit and knack for stirring the pot have made her a legend in Salem. But this time, her return feels different. There's a weight to it, a sense of impending doom that has us all on edge. Could it be that Sammy is carrying a secret so devastating it could rewrite the DiMera family legacy? The rumor mill is buzzing, and the speculation centers on one question. Is Johnny DiMera, the son EJ has raised and loved, truly his flesh and blood? The paternity puzzle, Johnny's true origins. Let's rewind to the heart of this drama. Years ago, Sammy gave birth to twins Johnny and Allie, during one of the most tumultuous periods of her life. At the time, the paternity of her children was a saga in itself, with EJ DiMera and Lucas Horton both entangled in the messy web of her affections. The story we've all accepted is that Johnny is EJ's son, a DiMera heir, while Allie is Lucas's daughter. It's a narrative that's shaped relationships, loyalties, and power dynamics in Salem for years. But what if everything we thought we knew was a lie? The whispers began as mere speculation, a fleeting what-if in the minds of fans. But recent developments in the storyline have fanned those flames into a roaring fire. Could it be that neither Johnny nor Allie is EJ's biological child? The possibility is staggering, and the implications are nothing short of catastrophic. EJ, a man who prides himself on his legacy and his role as a father, has poured his heart into raising Johnny. He's fought battles, made sacrifices, and stood by his son through every trial. The idea that Johnny might not carry the DiMera bloodline would be a blow to EJ's very identity, a betrayal that cuts deeper than any corporate scheme or romantic rivalry. The moment of conception, a tangled web of secrets. To understand the gravity of this potential revelation, we need to revisit the circumstances surrounding Johnny's conception. Sammy's life at the time was a whirlwind of passion and deception. Caught between EJ, the charismatic yet dangerous DiMera heir, and Lucas, her on-again, off-again soulmate, Sammy's heart was a battlefield. Her pregnancy with the twins was fraught with uncertainty, and the question of paternity loomed large. Tests were conducted, truths were revealed, or so we thought. But Days of Our Lives has never been a show to shy away from rewriting history, and the possibility that those tests were tampered with, misinterpreted, or outright fabricated is all too real. Imagine this. Sammy, now older and wiser, stumbles upon a long-held secret. Perhaps it's a buried medical record, a confession from someone in the know, or even a slip of the tongue from a former ally. Whatever the trigger, The revelation hits her like a freight train. Johnny, the son she believed to be EJ's, might belong to someone else entirely. The implications are staggering. If Johnny isn't EJ's, then who is his father? Could Lucas be the key to this mystery, or is there another player in this twisted game? And what about Allie? Could her paternity also be in question, further complicating the family dynamics? EJ's devotion. A father's love tested at the heart of this drama is EJ DiMera, a man whose love for his son Johnny is unwavering. Over the years, we've seen EJ go to extraordinary lengths to protect Johnny, whether it's shielding him from the DiMera family's enemies or fighting to clear his name in the face of scandal. Johnny's recent troubles, accusations, and legal battles that have tested his character have only deepened EJ's resolve. He's a father who believes in his son, who sees Johnny as the future of the DiMera legacy. But what happens when that legacy is called into question? The thought of Johnny not being his biological son would be a dagger to EJ's heart. For a man who's built his life on power, control, and family, this revelation would be a personal and public humiliation. The DiMera name carries weight in Salem, but it's a name rooted in blood. If Johnny isn't a DiMera, the fallout could ripple through every aspect of EJ's life, his marriage, his business, his standing in the community. And let's not forget the emotional toll. EJ's bond with Johnny is one of the few constants in his tumultuous world. To lose that would be to lose a piece of himself. Sammy's motive, truth or revenge? So, what's driving Sammy to bring this earth-shattering secret to light? Is she a mother seeking to right a wrong, or is this another chapter in her long history of calculated chaos? Sammy's relationship with EJ has always been a roller coaster of love, hate, and everything in between. Their fiery romance has burned bright and crashed hard, leaving scars on both sides. Could this revelation be Sammy's way of settling an old score, of dismantling EJ's carefully constructed world? Or is she genuinely trying to protect her children by uncovering a truth that's been buried for too long? The complexity of Sammy's character makes it impossible to pin her down. She's a woman who's made mistakes, plenty of them, but her love for her children is fierce and undeniable. If she's discovered that Johnny's paternity is a lie, her instinct would be to protect him, to ensure he knows the truth about who he is. But Sammy being Sammy, she's unlikely to deliver that truth with grace and tact. Picture her storming into the DiMera mansion, eyes blazing, ready to confront EJ with a truth that could destroy him. The scene is set for a showdown that will leave viewers breathless as two of Salem's most formidable forces collide. The ripple effect. Salem in turmoil. The fallout from this revelation wouldn't stop with EJ and Sammy. Johnny himself would be caught in the crossfire, forced to grapple with questions about his identity and his place in the world. He's grown up as a DiMera, carrying the weight of that name and all its expectations. To learn that he's not EJ's son would be a seismic shift, challenging everything he knows about himself. Would he reject the DiMera legacy, or would he fight to hold on to it, regardless of biology? And how would this affect his relationship with his sister, Allie, whose own paternity might also be in question? Then there's Lucas, the other man in Sammy's life. If he's revealed to be Johnny's father, it could reignite old flames or old feuds. Lucas has always been the underdog in the battle for Sammy's heart, and the chance to claim Johnny as his son could be a bittersweet victory. But it would also thrust him back into the center of the DiMera drama, a place he's never been entirely comfortable. And let's not forget the rest of Salem. The DiMera family's influence touches every corner of the town, and a scandal of this magnitude would send shockwaves through the community. Friends, enemies, and allies would all have their own reactions, from Chad DiMera's potential power grab to Nicole Walker's inevitable meddling. The Days of Our Lives writers have a knack for turning personal dramas into town-wide spectacles, and this storyline promises to be no exception. The fan theories, what could happen next? As we await Sammy's return, The Days of Our Lives fan base is buzzing with theories. Some believe the paternity twist is a classic soap opera move, designed to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Others speculate that a third party, perhaps a long-forgotten character from Sammy's past, could be Johnny's true father, adding an extra layer of intrigue. Then there's the question of how EJ will react. Will he lash out in anger, or will he channel his pain into a calculated plan for revenge? And what about Sammy? Will she revel in the chaos, or will the weight of the secret finally break her? One particularly wild theory suggests that Stefano Di Mera, the late patriarch, might have orchestrated a paternity cover-up years ago to secure his legacy. It's a stretch, but in the world of Days of Our Lives, anything's possible. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: Sammy's return will ignite a firestorm of drama that will leave no one unscathed. Why this story matters at its core: Days of Our Lives is about family, love, and the secrets that bind and break us. The potential revelation about Johnny's paternity strikes at the heart of these themes, forcing characters to confront their deepest fears and desires. For EJ, it's about legacy and identity. For Sammy, it's about truth and redemption. For Johnny, it's about finding his place in a world that's suddenly uncertain. And for the fans, it's about the emotional roller coaster that only a soap opera can deliver. Sammy's return isn't just a plot twist, it's a seismic event that could redefine the show's landscape. The drama, the heartbreak, the betrayal, it's all quintessential Days of Our Lives, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds. Will Sammy's secret tear the Di Mera family apart, or will it bring them closer together in unexpected ways? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: Salem will never be the same. Conclusion: a drama for the ages as we eagerly await Sammy Brady's return to Days of Our Lives. The anticipation is palpable. Her homecoming promises a story that's equal parts heart-wrenching and electrifying, with the potential to rewrite the Di Mera family's history. The question of Johnny's paternity is more than just a plot twist. It's a deeply personal drama that will test the bonds of love, loyalty, and family. Whether Sammy's revelation is driven by truth, revenge, or a mix of both, one thing is certain: the fallout will be unforgettable. So, dear fans, grab your popcorn and brace yourselves for a wild ride. Will EJ's world come crashing down? Will Johnny find his true identity? And what other secrets will Sammy unearth in her quest for truth? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.